Please welcome our winners for production design, Poor Things, James Price, Shona Heath, and Zsuzsa Mihalek. Number 310 with number 395 on deck.
It's like bingo. Do you guys play bingo over here?
Sorry, 195 on deck.
Sorry.
Hi, I'm Marina Taranova from Shorts TV. Congratulations. In an industry where creative collaboration is paramount, winning as co-production designers, particularly after both initially being considered for the role, carries a significant meaning. Can you elaborate on the importance of this shared accomplishment?
Personally or for the industry?
I think for the industry and both and separately.
Okay. Well, I think collaboration in this case for me was very surprising, and I didn't know it could be so wonderful and fulfilling, and we would not have achieved what we achieved without each other, I don't think. And I think hopefully it should happen more for people.
I'd just like to add that this Poor Things had the space for there to be two of us, and that it's not a clear-cut thing that every movie would need it. And Yorgos and Kasia Malapan, co-producers who persuaded us to do it, were very foresightful, clever to do that. And in this instance, and there was something else, but it's gone out of my head that I thought was the really important bit. But anyway, never mind.
Thank you.
Number 195.
Hello, here, Ana Rita from Lusa, Portugal.
Hi.
So, congratulations. This movie has such a different feel, such a fresh look. I mean, flying trams in Lisbon is amazing. So, where did you draw your inspiration? What were the conversations that you had among yourselves and with Yorgos?
We had to look through Bella's eyes to make the world, so really understanding Bella from our fantastic script that Tony McNamara wrote was our first starting point. And actually, as we went along with the concepting, Yorgos encouraged the sort of the biggest, the most wildest things that we suggested. So actually, from the seedlings of this design, it just grew and grew and grew.
What about Antonio Robbio?
And yeah, and then we the sort of futuristic element of it that we wanted to try and hit a sort of a note that wasn't really an era that people could quite put their finger on. We looked to a French illustrator, Albert Robida, who did sort of illustrations in the 1890s of the future, but sort of fantastical future. And we really took from that sort of life force, actually, and it gave us permission to do what we wanted.
Number 253, the
Can
back of the room.
I remember what I was going to say. I read a thing the other day where it said Yorgos Lanthimos took two incredible people and made a super person, and then spoke about us as one entity, and that's really what we were. So I'm not sure that that everyone could collaborate in that way. That was what I was talking.
Number 253, the back of the room.
Hi, I'm Victoria from the Daily Bruin. Congratulations. Poor Things also just won Oscars for costume design and hair and makeup. How would you describe the relationship between your designs and the other visual aspects of this film, and were you conscious of their alignment when you were working?
We all worked very closely together, and I think that's why the continuity and the contrast and the colours work so well together. Holly came on board a bit later after James and I had done the concepting stage, and she just ran with the concept of all this sort of anatomy. We were looking at the textures of the body, the colours of the body, and we were always communicating with each other, and I think that's why it has a really lovely flow to it, because we were all working in tandem with each other.
I'd add that it's a fairy tale, so we'd done a lot of concepting or thinking about who Bella was, who Baxter were, because it was the world is a construct of their imagination jointly, and so that was the starting point for everything that we did, right? And then the other thing you've got to we all worked very closely, as Shona's saying, but also Yorgos was like the conductor, the maestro, guiding us all through this journey to to create what you see.
Final question is coming from Style. It's a remote virtual question.
Virtual.
Aniko, you may speak.
Yes. Hi, I'm virtual, and my name is Aniko Navai Skorka. I write for Style in Hungary. It's an online magazine. And of course, I would like to ask you about Zsuzsa Mihalek, who couldn't make it for personal reasons. What did she bring to the table?
Zsuzsa brought her, I think, her love for beautiful and unusual things to Poor Things, and she even brought some of her own items in that made it into really important parts in the scene. And there wasn't much communication because she doesn't speak so much English, but she understood this story and what we were trying to achieve right from the beginning and was wholeheartedly in, and her team were amazing, as were the rest of the Hungarian crew, and their craftsmanship was second to none, really.
Absolutely. Susie is here, though, look.
Yeah.
That's proof that she's here. Yeah, just incredible. We spoke to her early, and she said, do you think the language will be a problem? And we were like, no, we deal in pictures. That's all you need.
Congratulations. Thank you very much.
Thank you.